How's it going, viewers? Mr. Incredi-Brony's back, and he's rolling with the punches, baby. Because it's time for another random shit / reminder. Because it's gonna be me talking about my thoughts of the My Little Pony A New Generation official trailer. So I recently just reacted to it, and I gave out some thoughts of it, but personally I think I could give out a bit more than that. But I didn't want my video to be too long, so I thought making a separate video on my afterthoughts. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video right now. Okay, so my shirt's still here, don't worry. You can look at this. Anyway, so what do I think of the trailer? I loved it. I really did. It was amazing. It was better than I expected it to be, and there was so much like going on in it that it was like hard to... It was, at first I thought it was going to be hard to like comprehend, but honestly it was easy to follow actually. And so like I said, I knew a bit about the story of the movie, like the plot of what's going to happen in this new era of My Little Pony, or Equestria even. I knew Equestria lost its harmony, so like the unicorns, Pegasi and Earth Pony never really got along for some reason. Like I don't know why, because they got along in literally every other generation, which is kind of hilarious. You know, even Generation 4, they had the best friendships ever. But something must have happened that made them lose that connection, I guess. I don't know. Oh. And speaking of Generation 4, we have seen a lot of screenshots of Sunny Star Scout's room, and we've seen her My Little Pony figurines of Generation 4. Main 6 even, you know. It just shows that our cast has now become, you know, ancient, basically. So, you hear that, Pinkie Pie and Trixie? You two... Guess what? Life is... The whole world has changed, and you've now become ancient, so... These are the new ponies, and obviously, I'm gonna have to get a new waifu, I'm afraid. That's how it goes. New generation, new waifu, of course. But I'll get to that in a minute. Let's talk about the trailer itself and the story of what's going on, right? So, I knew about the losing its harmony and everything. I knew Sunny Star Scout was determined to, you know, solve that and make every pony get along, of course. I knew about that, but I didn't know that, like, the whole world of Equestria lost its magic. Like, Izzy Moonbow could not do magic for some reason. Like, that's crazy. So, it got me thinking, like, that explains it then. I got me thinking, wait, that explains that. Like, we've seen images of Izzy with, like, all sorts of shit on her horn. We saw a tennis ball, and then we saw her with a baked beans tin. Like, what's the first thing, like, well, what's the first thing you would do, viewers, if you were a unicorn? I know, use my magic. But since I don't have it, then I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use my horn to balance stuff on. Which is adorable, don't get me wrong. I absolutely am loving the designs. The area looks so clean and fresh. And the fact that it's going to be a movie is even better, you know? Like, I heard that there's going to be a potential series, like, the next year, which I'm looking forward to. But I'm the kind of guy that prefers movies over series, personally. Being honest here. So, having a movie is honestly perfect for me. But a series, yeah, that's a good follow-up. But hey, we've got the movie to watch for, like, days and months. Until then. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be 90 minutes, I think. That's what the Netflix trailer thing says. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm going to watch it with my mom, for sure. And I will give my thoughts of the movie, guys. Unless I could do a reaction to it. But I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I'll think about it. But what I do know is that I'm absolutely going to love it. So, of course, Sunny and Izzy are going to team up, of course. And it seems that Hitch is a sheriff, of course. And we saw Sprout, the red pony, with him. I actually didn't know he was going to be voiced by Ken Jeong. I actually thought it was a joke that Ken Jeong was going to be in the film. But no, it's actually real. Ken Jeong is in the film. Everyone's favorite character from The Hangover. Mr. Leslie fucking Chow. But, and there's a bunch of new actors, too, that I didn't even recognize. Like, I knew Vanessa Hudgens was in it from High School Musical as Sunny. I know Kimiko Glenn, who voices Penny Parker, is going to be in it as Izzy, of course. And I absolutely love her voice. Sophia Carlson's voicing Pit Pedals, and I think she's in Descendants as the daughter of Evil Queen, I think. That's as my knowledge goes. But I know James Marsden is going to be in it as Hitch, of course. I recognize his voice easily. You may now cheer. I absolutely loved it when he, like, saved a little filly, gave it to the mother, the potential mother, but it turns out it wasn't the child. That was probably the funniest part of the trailer. Oh my god, that just proves that even a sheriff could be kind of useless. But hey, that doesn't stop him from being a great character, let's be honest here, viewers. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so my theory is that during the movie, like, Izzy and Sunny are gonna be good friends and start traveling to different areas, like she said, Zephyr Heights. I never actually knew that place. I knew that there was different areas for different ponies. Like, I knew about Maritime Bay, of course, but I didn't know about Zephyr Heights, actually. So I'm assuming that's the Pegasi region, because they did say the Pegasi straight after that, of course. So that's interesting. And I must say, the landscapes are looking so clean. Like, I know it's meant to be modern, but still, even modern can look so beautiful, you know? Like, imagine every area in Equestria from Generation 4 and combine it with this. Like, it would look even more cleaner than it already is. Like, it's that creative, you know? The designs of the characters are so cute. There isn't a single character design that makes me think, ugh, or scary. I'm just thinking, adorable. That's all I'm thinking right now, honestly, viewers. It's crazy. Like, Mr. Incredi-Brony has still got his mind shocked and all that. But, I am really excited to see how it will go from there. Like, I would love to see, like, the adventures of Sunny and Izzy just going to each different areas to try and solve the whole, restore harmony to Equestria and have every pony get along and be friends, you know? Oh, but, I'm sure it's going to be so much fun, because, of course, we have songs, of course. We've had potential spoilers of songs already from Instagram I've seen, so I don't know how many songs are going to be in the movie, but I hope there's a lot, because it looks like it's going to be so good. Because we know Gabriella can sing so well in High School Musical, so of course her voicing a pony would be awesome. So there you go. I know she could do it. But I do remember one part of the trailer where we saw them dancing together, or 3 of them. I thought that was really cute. So I hope that's in a song moment, because that'd be so cute. And Zip Storm's design, awesome as ever. She has the coolest design, in my opinion, personally. I love her mane, and I love the wing. It's like, she looks so badass. She's like the Spitfire of this generation, honestly. And I always thought Spitfire was the best Pegasus in My Little Pony, but now it's changed. It's now officially Zip Storm. And Pit Petal is looking beautiful too, as always. I've seen images of her all over Instagram before with her phone just doing selfies like... She's even texting like this in a little animation from one of the toy commercials, and I'm surprised they didn't give her a phone in the trailer. That's probably the most shocking thing, because you'd think a social media pop star would have her phone everywhere, but nope, she comes clean. But at least we know that she loves looking gorgeous. But other than that, you can just tell that they're giving Izzy Moonbird like a Pinkie Pie vibe. You can hear the Pinkie Pie in her, but she's also, from her cue, like, it looks like some sort of needle and thread thing, so maybe she knows her fashion style, I guess. So she's kind of like rarely combined with Pinkie Pie, I guess, which is pretty cool. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm just excited to see where it goes from there, like I said. And I also did some research and found out some of the other actors that's also going to be in the film. That character we heard at the end, like, who said, "Please, no more pictures." Okay, just one. I didn't recognize her voice because it was so, like, different from her usual voice. That was Jane Krakowski. If you don't know who Jane Krakowski is, I only know her because of 3 things. 1, the series Abby McKeel as Elaine, who is a friend of hers. And James Marshall's in that series too. That's pretty cool. I know Jane Krakowski's in the Willoughbys as the mother of them. I don't know the mother's name, but I know that she's the mother of the group. Right? And Ricky Gervais is in the film too, and so is Will Forte and Maya Rudolph. Great film. Check it out. And but I think the most obvious role I remember him was for a childhood movie of mine, Open Season, because Jane Krakowski voices Giselle, which I'm sure a lot of fans, you know, simp over. So we have another character to love, of course. Love or hate, I don't know, because I think she's the mother of Zip and Pip, because she's Queen Haven. That's her name, I think. And she was in the same shot of that commercial, so I wonder what that's going to be like. So she seems like a very interesting celebrity. Don't know. I don't know if I trust her or not. She's a queen, and queen does mean evil. Well, and that's a fun fact, actually. That is why we refer to Celestia and Luna as princesses, is because queen means evil, and Chrysalis is evil, and she's a queen. So, you know, you just put 2 and 2 together, and plot twist. I also liked at the beginning when Sunny's father, don't know his name, but I know he's voiced by Michael McKean, who I only know from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, I think. I think he's in that film. Yeah, he's the officer who stops the main characters. I think he's that one, yeah. But, I like how he was telling the story to Sunny, you know? It was very interesting. It was, like, teaching her that, and she's like, why can't we all get along? And baby Sunny's so cute as well, actually, I will say that. So, I'm looking forward to that. I wonder what... We don't really see her father again, so something must have happened to him when she grew up. Unless he's not with her anymore. Makes sense? I don't know. I love her rollerblades. Her in the rollerblades is so adorable as well. And, it's also funny how Sunny's the only pony that doesn't get scared of a unicorn. Like, what is a unicorn gonna do? Like, I think... My theory is that they think they're evil. And it's funny because I do remember an image on a screenshot of, like, If you've been on Instagram for a while, like I have, you should see the image of Izzy and Sunny looking at each other. And I think there's, like, posters in the background. And there's one that says Harry Trotter, which is, like, a play on Harry Potter. And for some reason, it's Earth ponies only. Like... no unicorn or Pegasi, and what's funny is that the one that the Harry Trotter main protagonist is holding is a horn. So are they saying that the horns are like meant to be the wands? Like, it's kind of grim, think about it. And there's a post next to it called Horns, which is like Jaws, but there's like a massive unicorn's horn like about to penetrate another pony from the water. Like, that's freaky shit, especially for a kid's film, especially. Ooh. But Jaws is a great film nonetheless, so I can't really blame them. Steven Spielberg is the man. Anyhow, so yeah. And Izzy had a little moment of showing her area of what it's like, and they were living in the woods. Like, I think it was a wood that were like trees everywhere, so unicorns living in woods. Yeah, that doesn't really feel right, does it? Which is funny because there are a lot of videos of people catching unicorns in like grassy areas. So is that like a nod to people finding them in real life at like grassy areas or something? Like, is that where unicorns like to hide out, I guess? I don't know. And they look so depressed as well. And I heard the My Little Pony theme playing, but like in a record thing. That was pretty cool. And I liked the part where the apple hit Bubba's head. And Bubba, if you're from Serbia, it means grandma in Serbian. So I said poor Bubba, of course, you know. That's my Serbian knowledge. I'm just that kind of guy. I may be living here in London, but I was raised by a Serbian family. And they were all born in different areas of Serbia. Like my mom in Croatia. My grandma in Belgrade, my grandfather in Gloucester, my uncle and aunt, I think, no, just my uncle, he was born in Zlatibor, there you go. My father, he was actually born in London, and so was I, so there you go. But enough of my knowledge, what am I doing? Why am I giving you my biography? Let's continue. And, who else do I know that's in the film? Oh yeah, there's also another character, the one that I think Sunny was having a little bet on with, who said, like, that's big talk from a little pony. Oh, you'd find I'm average size. That is so good. That just proves that Sunny is a feisty pony. And we love a feisty girl, viewers. Let's be honest here. Feisty feisty can be a bit too far and harsh sometimes, but if you're using it to roast someone, then that's good enough, honestly. And feisty it's kind of hot, let's be honest here. Just saying. And I just recognize his voice straight away. That's Phil Lamar. That's it. His name's Phil Lamar, and he voices Samurai Jack. And it's a series I watched as a kid as well, so I recognize his voice straight away. And what's funny is this may surprise you, viewers. He's actually in Incredibles 2. No joke. Phil Lamar, the Samurai Jack voice actor, is actually in Incredibles 2 as actually one of the supers, the new supers we meet. Like, we have Void, we have Screech, we have Electrix, we have fucking, what's his name? Reflux, the old dude. But the one that I'm referring to is Crusher with a K at the beginning. He's the big buff dude with the blue suit who can do this and it can crush anything. And he did that to almost crush Violet's force field. And he also stopped Mr. Gunn from getting to the control room by getting the pipes to do that. And he also says the line, "You want me to uncrush? Well, what if you told me to unpunch someone? Then what do you do?" So having an Incredibles voice actor in a My Little Pony movie, that is shocking. To believe that. That just shows how much knowledge I have of these kind of actors these days. You know, voice acting is like a thing I always possessed with, so recognizing voice actors is kind of my thing. I like to do that. But I also looked at the full cast, and I also found out that Elizabeth Perkins is going to be in it as a character we did not see in the trailer. So there are actually, I think there's about two characters we did not actually see. I mean, Queenhaven spoke, and Argyle, which is the father of Sonny, I just remembered his name, Argyle, that's his name, he spoke as well. And we saw Alphadite, who is Phil Lamar's character, or pony in this case, he spoke as well, but we didn't have Elizabeth Perkins' character speak, or Ken Jeong's. Maybe they didn't want people to know that was Ken Jeong, because they even said his name in the credits. Like, that blew my mind. I know his name's Sprout, but I forgot what he looked like. All I remember is that he's kind of red. That's all I remember. Maybe we saw him in the trailer, but I'm going to have to rewatch it to see if I remember. If I can see him, I know. But there's also Elizabeth Perkins. The only film I know her that she's in is actually Finding Nemo. She actually voices Cora, who sadly passes away. Yeah, I cried a lot as a kid. But yeah, a solid cast. Like, we have a full cast of actors I actually know, alright? But yeah, that trailer blew my mind, and I just cannot wait to see what happens, you know? To see all the ponies interacting with each other, trying to do the whole modern and everything, and it's gonna be crazy, alright? And I actually love all these ponies, and as you all know, Izzy's my favourite. That's my opinion, okay? But I will see you all next time, viewers, for the next video, probably tomorrow. But until then, stay positive, keep calm, stay safe, be incredible, and as always, Brony on. Peace.